Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened, quote unquote, yesterday?
There were judges.
I said quote unquote because we are recording this back to back with the one that we just did. And so I thought maybe...
Well, but there were multiple judges. They came and saved people after God destroyed them. And God brought those judges to them, so he saved them and then he wants them to worship him.
I think that you're maybe overplaying the quote unquote judges because we don't know that they're judges. They're not referred to as judges.
Well, but they said that in the last chapter, not this last one, the one before that. They said that the people that they were putting there were the judges, so they are the judges.
I guess. I don't know. They didn't do anything judgy.
So
basically,
I don't know.
What chapter 3 was about was the people would forget about God and worship the other gods and intermarry with the people, the Canaanites and whatnot.
That damn intermarriage.
And then they'd do so bad, and then God would punish them, and then they would be like, oh no, help me, God. And then God would relent and send somebody to lead them, and there would be peace for 1 billion years or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the whole cycle would start again.
Right.
And that's what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, basically.
Right? Which is, the whole thing's dumb.
I mean, sure.
Like, if you're that powerful, people would respect you, but they aren't.
Maybe you should keep showing yourself.
But to disappear after 20 years, 40 years, I mean, even if you disappeared after 100, you just didn't make that big of an impact.
The people were not really respecting him hardcore, even when he was interacting regularly.
Right.
How the hell did he think that taking a hands-off laissez-faire approach was going to be better?
I mean, I don't know.
That's stupid. That's not...
No, I agree.
That's not logical.
Right.
And so God is dumb.
Yeah, and
Bible God.
I agreed.
Canon God.
But he's not as fiery and brimstone now.
He's like, whatever.
But he is dumb.
He's dumb. He's bored. He's moved on to better planets.
Right.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe he's just busy building something else somewhere else.
He's like, y'all suck.
We're going to find out there's another planet full of actual, God worshippers someday.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe they won't be as stupid as humans either. Because, I mean, the humans are dumb too.
Right.
They really are.
In the context of they believe in God, but it's almost like they make it clear to us we don't really believe in this God.
I know.
So, it's hard to say, are they dumb or are they just living their lives?
True.
So I don't know.
That is true.
I would agree if God were real, if this is a real phenomenon, then yes, they are being dumb. But as it stands, it seems like he's not doing a whole lot, and And
because put it this way, whether God is real or not, whether there was a God or not, they would still be battling on and off with the people whose land they stole.
right.
That would happen anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
So to tack on a God effect, like, we're getting along now because he's rewarding us. Oh no, we're fighting again because we are punished. That's stupid.
Right.
Because they were going to be fighting anyway.
Yeah. No, I completely
Because
agree.
they colonized and invaded and stole the land.
Right.
So,
All right.
okay.
So what are we reading today?
Today we are reading Judges chapter 4.
All right. Let's go do this.
Let's. Okay, Joshua chapter 4. Deborah and Barak defeat Sisera.
Deborah and Barak.
Mm-hmm.
Barak?
Barak.
Like Obama?
Like Obama, but not.
I like Obama.
I know.
Are we gonna like this guy?
I have no idea, but he and Deborah defeat Sisera.
Okay. I don't know who Sisera is either.
I don't
I'm not
either.
sure how to feel about this yet.
I want to say that we probably are going to like Barak because I think we like Deborah.
Okay.
I can't recall. Like, I don't know these stories. You
Right.
know?
No, I don't either.
Okay. So let's just go.
Let's find out. Yeah.
After Ehud's death, that was the last guy.
Yeah. Right. He was a judge, or
and he
hypothetically.
got 2 sentences.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Israelites again did evil in the Lord's sight.
Idiots.
Is that? I think these are going to be all the chapters in Judges.
Right. Yeah.
So the Lord turned them over to King Jabin of Hazor, a Canaanite king.
Mm.
The commander of his army was Sisera. So yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Sisera's bad.
But let me ask you this though: if God is suddenly on the Canaanite side, are they bad or are the Israelites bad?
They're all bad.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, God's infallible, right?
Supposedly.
Right. No, I'm just saying.
In canon,
Sure.
yeah.
Right. So if he's infallible, why is he supporting the wrong side?
To punish the right side.
But that's really not correct.
He's manipulating and using as pawns.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's really fucking dumb.
And
especially
scary.
when you have the ability to punish them yourself
Right.
without involving other people.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that doesn't make any sense.
And honestly, if you want those people gone, just get them gone with the snap of your
Right.
Thanos fingers.
Right? Yeah. It's not that hard, dude. You brought them in, you take them out.
Yeah. The commander of his army was Sisera, who lived in Harosheth Hagoyim.
Mm-hmm.
Sisera, who had 900 iron chariots, ruthlessly oppressed the Israelites for 20 years. Ruthlessly.
Yeah.
Then the people of Israel cried out to the Lord for help, as you do when you
have
are
a ruthless leader, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure the people that they ruthlessly conquered cried out for help too.
They probably cried out for all the gods,
Right.
is my
Yeah.
guess.
Right, yeah.
I mean, Deborah, the wife of Lapidoth, Lappidoth,
Okay.
Lapidoth.
Something like that.
So anyway, Deborah, the wife of this guy, was a prophet who was judging Israel at that time.
Okay.
She's a prophet.
A woman prophet.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. They didn't used to mind sometimes when women took leadership roles, but now women are supposed to get in the kitchen and shut the fuck up and bring honey a beer.
Well, it's even interesting in the Old Testament here because really they kind of subjugate women in the Old Testament very much.
It depends.
So.
It depends. Like,
right.
Usually, yes, but this woman was a prophet.
Okay. All right. That's interesting though.
And her husband, Lapidoodle-Doo, was judging Israel. Okay.
Okay. So they were both judges?
No, she was.
She was a prophet. He was a judge.
Yeah.
They were the overactive couple that was involved in everything.
Yeah.
They were the
leaders.
You know, the town preacher, and then the wife was involved in PTO.
Sure. I mean,
or band.
One was
what's the band thing that they do?
The conductor.
No. The people that like the band boosters.
The booster club.
Yeah, the booster parents, you know?
I was thinking more like mayor and...
whatever, it's all the same.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. She would sit under the palm of Deborah, as Deborahs do, you know?
Under the palm of Deborah?
Palm. Like palm tree.
Okay.
Is my guess.
She had her own palm tree, huh?
Apparently. She sat under it. Between Ramah and Bethel in the hill country of Ephraim. and the Israelites would go to her for judgment, even though she was a prophet. She was a prophet, but they went to her for judgment.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
One day she sent for Barak, son of Abinoam, who lived in Kadesh in the land of Naphtali.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I got it.
She said to him, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, commands you. Call out 10,000 warriors from the tribes of Naphtali and Zebulun at Mount Tabor, and I will call out Sisera, commander of Jabin's army, along with his chariots and warriors to the Kishon River. There I will give you victory over him." Damn, promises, bitch.
But then she's a prophet, so she's speaking for God, apparently, right? Because otherwise she would have to be stoned to death.
Right.
Because you can't prophesize unless it's correct.
And that would make her a witch.
Right.
And,
so God, again, is doing war.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
God is a war guy.
I mean, that's what it seems like, right?
Yeah.
Just he loves war.
Who doesn't love war?
That really describes the society we live in, though.
It does.
I mean, it really is very
we are a
understanding
warlike
as to
nation.
why we are like we are now, I guess.
Yeah. This is totally groovy.
Yeah.
Love war.
Yep.
Barak told her, "I will go, but only if you go with me." "Very well," she replied. "I will go with you, but you will receive no honor in this venture, for the Lord's victory over Sisera will be at the hands of a woman." So Deborah went with Barak to Kadesh.
Wait, what? Is it because she prophesized it, or because she's going along with him?
Because she's going with him. She's like, "Fine, I'll go with you, but now
I'm going to get all the credit."
Now I get all the credit.
Oh.
And, it's going to look bad on you because the woman did it.
All right. I
So
guess.
they went together.
Okay.
I wonder how her husband feels about that.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
At Kadesh, Barak called together the tribes of Zebulun and Naphtali, and 10,000 warriors went up with him. Deborah also went up with him, because she said she would. They were totally having an affair.
You think so?
I'm just telling you that right now, they fucking. Okay?
All right.
Now, Heber the Keynite.
Did you say Heber?
Yes.
Okay.
It might be Heber.
Okay.
Heber. Heber.
Let's go with Heber, because Heber sounds too much like a Care Bear.
He-bear and she-bear and we-bear. Now, Heber the Keynite, a descendant of Moses' brother-in-law Hobab,
Hobab.
had moved away from the other members of his tribe and pitched his tent, yeah, he did, by the oak of Zananim near Kadesh.
Okay.
He pitched that tent.
Yeah, he did.
He pitched that tent.
I knew you were going to just drop it. You had to,
No, hell
you had to
no.
pause there for a minute. Huh?
Of course.
I know.
Of course, I'm a child.
I know.
I never want it ever said that I am a mature person who passes up the opportunity to make a dick joke.
I don't think that will ever happen.
Well, I just want everyone here and now to know I enjoy that and I am not ashamed. Like, there are some uptight fucks out there with sticks up their butts that would be like, "Oh, grow up." And I'm like, what is so awesome about growing up?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
it's well overrated.
I seem to be much happier than you. I'm certainly having more fun.
Yeah.
Tell me, what is the enticement to grow up other than escape your ridicule?
Right. Right.
Like, honestly. So, fuck off. Dick jokes for the win. Okay?
Right. Oh, but their argument, just to stick on that subject for just a moment.
Uh-huh.
The argument that they would say is, you can't have good conversations. Like, well, that's fine.
I'm not talking to you.
But but here's the problem is that there's not anybody having good conversations on the other side either.
Right.
And that's been happening for a lot longer than we've been making,
This
absurd
podcast.
things. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, like,
No, it's
whatever,
true.
get off us. We're just fighting fire with fire.
Well,
So,
I'm not fighting at all. I'm just living my life, and you're over there criticizing and telling me how immature I am. You're the one that's uptight and upset.
but if
I'm
you
just
want to,
laughing.
if you want somebody to see the absurdity of the Bible, right? Mm-hmm. It's been ingrained in society for so long that it kind of takes absurdness to break out of that mold sometimes. Like, that's what I feel like we're doing is like saying, look at this a different way. Take this a different way, and
Right.
that's why we're making fun of it. So
Right.
absurd works here.
It's true.
So
It is
whatever.
true. Well, I'm not talking to people with sticks up their butt.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, our fans do not have sticks up their butts. That is one thing I will say for certain.
They might have sticks up their butts, but not with regard to my sense of humor and this particular podcast.
So at least their sticks up their butts can be removed.
Apparently.
So.
Because they're listening.
Whatever the case is, there's less sticks up people's butts that listen to our podcast.
Oh, that's a fact.
Right.
That's a goddamn fact.
Definitely.
Okay.
Now that we cleared that up.
I have no idea how we got off on that. But anyways, when Sisera was told that Barak, son of Abinoam, had gone up to Mount Tabor, he called for all 900 of his iron chariots and all of his warriors, and they marched from Harosheth Hagoyim to the Kishon River.
Okay. Yeah, I totally got it.
They march in.
I got it.
So Sisera's the bad guy.
Yep, and Barak's the good guy, but the woman's going to take all the credit, and her name's Deborah.
And Sisera just got all of his 900 chariots.
Right.
Okay? And he's ready to do damage.
Right. And God told them to show up and also told the Israelites to show up.
Right.
God's like, I'm going to make you guys fight each other.
Yeah.
So.
Now, you were asking good guy versus bad guy, who do we cheer for? In Bible canon, we are supposed to be cheering for Barak and Deborah.
Of course.
So.
Right.
That's who I'm choosing.
Yeah. It's always the Israelites we're supposed to cheer for.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Even though they are land-stealing motherfuckers.
Right.
In Bible canon.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Then Deborah said to Barak, "Get ready. This is the day the Lord will give you victory over Sisera, for the Lord is marching ahead of you." That's what she said.
Is he marching ahead of them, though?
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's he doing?
Playing with his dick, probably.
I mean, right?
So Barak led his 10,000 warriors down the slopes of Mount Tabor into battle. When Barak attacked, the Lord threw Sisera and his chariots and warriors into a panic.
Into a panic. He made them panic. Okay. Not poisonous snakes, not fire.
Right.
Panic. He made them panic.
He didn't send any earthquakes or what the fuck ever. He just made them panic.
Got it.
Sisera leaped down from his chariot and escaped on foot. Of course he did. Then Barak chased the chariots and the enemy army all the way to Harosheth Hagoyim.
Yeah.
Killing all of Sisera's warriors. Not a single one was left alive.
Not a single one.
Never.
Not even the guy that was leading them and ran away?
No, Sisera ran away, but all his mans are dead.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Meanwhile, Sisera...
Back at the ranch.
You stupid.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, Sisera ran to the tent of Jael.
Not jail, like jail.
No, it's Jael.
Okay.
So Jael.
Sure. Okay. Whatever.
So anyway, Sisera ran to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Keynite, because Heber's family was on friendly terms with King Jabin of Hazor.
Okay.
Whatever. I couldn't follow all of that.
That's too many. There.
Jael went out to meet Sisera and said to him, "Come into my tent, sir. Come in. Don't be afraid." So he went into her tent and she covered him with a blanket.
Oh,
I bet she did. "Please give me some water," he said. "I'm thirsty."
Right.
So she gave him some milk from a leather bag and covered him again. "Stand at the door of the tent," he told her. "If anybody comes and asks you if there's anyone here, say no." Okay.
Right.
But when Sisera fell asleep from exhaustion, Jael quietly crept up to him with a hammer and tent peg in her motherfucking hand.
Holy shit.
Then she drove the tent peg through his temple and into the ground.
I think maybe he tried to do something more than just lay under a blanket.
I think you might be right. And so he died.
Yeah, he did.
Was the rest of that sentence.
Right?
Holy shit,
That's
man.
pretty.
That escalated quickly.
Wow.
He was just hiding, and then she just took a tent peg to his head. Damn.
Yeah. It's rough.
That's nasty.
It's a hell of a way to go.
When Barak came looking for Sisera, Jael went out to meet him. She said, "Come, I will show you the man you are looking for." Look what I did. Is that the right guy? Did I do good?
You guys not going to kill me, right?
So he followed her into the tent and found Sisera lying there dead with the tent peg through his fucking temple. So on that day, Israel saw God defeat Jabin. the Canaanite king. I'm pretty sure it was what's her butt.
Yeah, I mean, she's the one that drove the damn tent peg through his head.
I'm cheering for Jael.
Damn.
She's my hero.
That is some...
If I gotta pick a saint or like a muse, I'm all on board with Jael.
Right?
She took a fucking peg to his head.
Like, what's that badass motherfucker, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Badass motherfucker. Okay. Blah, 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 Jabin, the Keynite king. And from that time on, Israel became stronger and stronger against King Jabin until they finally destroyed him. The end.
Okay.
Damn.
But a tent peg, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how they might have beat all of them, but she killed their leader. She killed the king.
Right? Well, no, that wasn't the king. That was the warrior.
Oh, yeah,
that
whatever.
was the leader of the...
The leader of the band.
Whatever. Yeah.
Anyway.
The army leader guy.
Yeah. Well, she killed him good.
She killed him good. I mean, like, that's some,
and
wow.
Her husband was supposed to be on the side of the not Israelites.
But I thought they said that they were on good terms with them.
I don't know.
Like, it said something about them being on good terms, I think.
Yeah, he crept to her tent because her husband was on good terms with his king. Yeah. Okay. That's why he went there.
Got it.
Because he's like, you're a friend and I'm in need.
No, I don't think that's what it said. I think they said that they were on good terms with the Israelites, actually.
Okay, hold on.
Hold
on. Nope, you're wrong.
Oh.
Sisera ran to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Keynite, because Heber's family was on friendly terms with King Jabin of Hazor.
You're right.
I know.
You're right.
That's why he went there.
No, I apologize. I just assumed since she put a fucking tent peg through his goddamn head.
That's what I'm saying.
That they had to be on good terms with the Israelites.
It was shocking.
Right?
Otherwise, if she and her husband were on good terms with the Israelites, why would he go there and expect her not to tent peg his head?
Right. Right. That's true.
So, yeah. But my question is, what led her to do that, and how does her husband feel about it?
There's got to be more to that story.
I hope there is.
You don't just randomly drive tent pegs through people's heads.
I don't.
I mean, yeah.
Not more than once, anyway. That you know of.
Right, yeah.
So, okay, hopefully this story continues tomorrow in Judges chapter 5. Please, please, please.
Right. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband.
Yes, wife?
Remember how you told me we're on Patreon now?
Yeah, why?
Because we're starting something new for Patreon members only. Every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content. Go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Do it now. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.